angry black man. I don't know how to act. I'm shooting everybody. I'm selling all this crack. Angry black man. Let me tell my story. Went from kings to slaves, lost all our glory.
All right, got the video started. Let's get the audio. All right, folks, welcome to episode 15, man. Episode 15 of I Need Answers. Welcome back, man. We here. Y'all getting the episode nice and early in the morning and whatnot. So, excuse me. So no craziness this time. Re-strategizing things. Today, I want to talk about 1488. It's important we discuss that, what it means. A lot of y'all probably wondering what the fuck is 1488. What the hell is 1488? We're gonna talk about that. But first, I want to hit a few topics that happened since we've been gone. Since you've been gone, because I know a lot of y'all. I know some of y'all don't follow me on social media, the I Need Answers page, for this good old information. I know y'all don't follow it. It's actually shameful, to be completely honest with you. It's shameful. You don't follow the information that's going to get you. Let me tell you this. It was somebody out here searching and killing black people in Louisiana, and y'all wouldn't have known because y'all not following. Again, I'm not mad at y'all. I just want y'all to understand why I'm harping on y'all following the page, because it's not a numbers thing, it's a safety thing. Now, we had a point where these motherfuckers is hunting us down. You know what I mean? It was a white supremacist out here hunting black people, doing kill two of them. So I just want y'all to know where it's at this point. So if you ever was thinking I was bullshitting, now you know. Nonetheless, again, I'm not gonna force feed anything down your throat. What I'm doing is just pulling up stories right now, things of that nature. Okay, I see why. Updating a few things because I want people to know that we are on here. I was wondering, y'all think I should go live on like Instagram or Facebook maybe? Maybe some of the episode I go live. I think I'm gonna do that. The problem is I'll be using my stuff as notes, so I'll probably have to switch to the computer for notes and then use the phones to go live. That probably will be the best option, to be honest. I'm just trying to get this one thing that I deleted out my phone. Oh, it'll be at the top. Okay, I see how it works. Nevertheless, folks, 1488 is a code we need to watch out for, because it's important to know who you are dealing with. I'm sick of people thinking you should just be oblivious to your surroundings. You should just not care who is possibly sitting next to you when there's people out here hunting and killing black people. We can't sit here and play stupid and say, hey, I don't need this information. I don't want this information. This information don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? So we need to make sure we get this good information to the people, and that's what I'm gonna do. I can't even find that joint. All right, I'll find it later because it ain't that important, but it is kind of important that I needed that. Whatever. Nonetheless, I'll make sure we're good in the neighborhood. All right, so let me just go ahead and take care of what needs to be taken care of at this very, very moment. As far as what happened over these past few days, because y'all not paying attention, and I need to make sure y'all know. Ooh, okay, I see that. I like it. All right. So, with that being said, okay, I'm just go straight down the line. Ohio fireman suspended for saying he will rescue a dog from a burning building before saving a million niggers. He said niggers. So his ass is up out of here. And that's what. And I mean, this is the all lives matter theory. They mean all lives matter before black lives. So, Jerry Sandusky's son, adopted son, Jeffrey, was see, I want y'all to do some math for me. Jeffrey Sandusky was He was convicted. He pled guilty to 14 felony accounts of child sex abuse, and he only faces up to 8 years in jail. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that before we get to that. I'm gonna talk about Kanika Jenkins as well before we get into the before we get into the 1488, because y'all really didn't know about that. Of course, y'all heard about the bodega stuff. Like it's countless stuff. It's to the point I'm not even about to go through all of this. This is just all from I'm looking. This is only Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Oh man, y'all sleep. Yeah, y'all sleep. That was, oh man. It's so much gold. It's so much gold on here. I'm not playing with y'all. Alright. Okay, so there was a man in Baton Rouge. He said he was on an all-out hunt for gun. Baton Rouge police was on an all-out hunt for a gunman who was linked to 2 random fatal killings of black people, saying he was on the loose, going to kill as many black people as possible. They ended up catching him. Another young man, he was a homegrown terrorist. Let's make sure we call him a terrorist, because that's what he is. He shot up a high school in Washington. I got so much stuff that I need to talk about with y'all that I can't even break down those stories as well, because we got things we need to talk about. So that, I'm telling y'all, we gotta stop playing. We have to stop playing. It's not a joke. There are people out here hunting us down for the color of our skin. I don't know. Let's put it like this. If you listening to me, you're not even playing. If you listen to me, you understand the seriousness of this situation. If you listening to me and you're sharing my podcast, you're giving it to other people to listen to, you understand. You know what I mean? For those that see me on Instagram with my videos on I Need Answers podcast, and they decide that they don't want that information, or they don't want to listen to the information, they're the ones who are not prepared. They're the ones who will get caught slipping, and they're the ones who we can't help at this point because they don't want to help themselves. So I want to, get more people involved and get us well connected and get us in a situation where we are, we have a stable and strong community and doing what we need to do. And we need to be in a situation where we got a communication system to where, say, for instance, I post up some stuff, immediately everybody need to be reposting it. Everybody need to be reposting when I post something up of importance. Because I know sometimes I'm going to post sometimes some conversations. Sometimes I'm going to post some stuff that I may not care about. Like, for instance, when I post up on the I Need to get to I Need Answers podcast. When I post up something like Issa Rae, she said she's rooting for all the black people to win awards. I post something like that. All right, that's nothing of importance that you need to repost, but something you should know. But when I post up something like there's a shooter down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, hunting black people, he already done killed 2, that needs to go around the world quickly. Every single person need to know that, so every person in Baton Rouge can be on the lookout for somebody who out here just trying to shoot random black people. They need to know that. And as soon as the identification is revealed, we need to release that information. Somebody need to contact me. I'll post that joint. Boom. Send that joint around. Get it around. It needs to be, that's how quick we need to be able to disseminate information amongst each other, because it is dangerous. We're at a point where it's dangerous at this point. So for y'all that's playing, continue to play. For y'all that's listening to the show, for those that are playing, let them play. But for y'all that's listening to the show, y'all get it. Y'all understand the seriousness of this. These dudes are hunting black people. This is not a game no more. This is not hidden information no more. They are actively hunting black people. In Alabama, they was cutting black people's heads off earlier this year. Before I started this podcast, otherwise I would have told y'all about that too. They was cutting black people's heads off, leaving them on doorsteps. They're not playing, man. These extremists are not playing. They're not the same as a white supremacist. A white supremacist works in codes and secrecy. An extremist is out here in the open, busting guns at black people, cutting off heads. They're trying to hang little 8-year-olds out of a tree. Some teenagers, some teenager kids try to hang a 8-year-old black kid in a tree like that. That is not a. This is open season on black people. Open season, and y'all want to play? I mean, listen, if they want to play, we ain't got time for that, man. We got to protect ourselves, we got to protect our families, and we got to protect each other. For those of us that's on point, for those of us that's in this circle, for those of us that want the information, that need the information, that values the information, we need to protect each other at this point. We don't have time to be trying to buck dance with coons and shit. We don't have time for that no more. It's open season on black people at this point. It is open season on us. It is not a game. It is serious. So for those that don't take it serious, we can't be trying to get them in because that can leave us vulnerable. You see what I'm saying? That can leave us vulnerable. We don't have time for that. So we're not going to waste time on that anymore. I told y'all my process, and I told y'all I was going to do that information stuff. All right, cool. Now it's time for me to get y'all the info. I did the awareness thing. Hey, listen, guys, this is going on. Hey. I did that already. Enough of that. I'm done with that. I'm not going to continue to do that. I mean, I'm going to sprinkle in every now and then. But right now, it's time for y'all to start getting information that you need to look out for. You need to know this information. So that's why I'm talking about 1488 today, because this is information you need to know. These dudes are tattooing this on their bodies. And I'm going to post some pictures on the Instagram, I Need Answers Pod. That's why y'all need to be following it. I'm going to post some pictures so y'all can see exactly what some of these tattoos look like. You need to be able to see a dude, you in the grocery store. It's 11 o'clock at night, you in Walmart or you in some grocery store. You see the tattoo on dude knuckles, he giving you the side eye, giving you funny vibes. You might, a common person be like, oh, this dude probably just don't like me because I'm black, whatever the case may be. Not knowing, he might got a shotgun in his trunk and he about to come blow your head off. I'm going to explain to y'all why that 1488 is that important. That's what I'm going to explain to y'all. What it is, where it come from, who it come from, what it means, all that. All that. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying. It's a combination of two things. It's a combination of two things. And I need y'all to understand it. You know what I mean? Because it's not a game. So, let me just hit these topics real quick. So we can knock this out. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about Kenneka Jenkins. Kenneka Jenkins, if y'all, again, following on I Need Answers podcast, she was a young African-American lady, young lady. She was 19. They found her in the freezer of a hotel, dead, after spending 2 days in that hotel. Now, initially, people thought her friend set her up. She was raped, murdered, and put in a freezer. Now, we got other videos showing her stumbling around and allegedly going into the freezer. We still just don't know the whole story of what happened to this young lady. But at this moment, we just need to let her family grieve her, bury her, and once the full evidence come out, we'll discuss it in details. Because initially, I did release a video talking about I was discussing about what happened, the people that did this, I was talking about how we can't do these to our sisters, our brothers. We can't keep doing this to each other. It's important that we protect each other. Initially, that's what I was talking about. But after further information came out, I felt like I jumped the gun. And that's my mistake because I can't be doing that. I need to be on point and very accurate the moment. Very accurate first before just releasing something out of anger. It was an emotional post, to be honest. It was just me being pissed off because I'm tired of seeing this kind of shit happening to us, to be honest. So I jumped out the window on that, and I can't do that. I can't do that because it's important that when I tell y'all something, that the research is already done and y'all can trust that my information is 100% accurate and fully verified. So I need to make sure I do that before I just jump out the window telling y'all information where it's, it's unclear. I may aware y'all of something that's developing, but I will not go in on something like that. And that was just kind of irresponsible of me. Y'all heard about the bodega, I'm sure. It's gentrification. Some Google developers decided it'd be a good idea to make a overpriced vending machine, call it a bodega, and let people steal for, I don't know, whatever the fuck they want to do. Whatever. It's bullshit. It's whack. They're trying to steal the culture, and I ain't tripping. Because that's going to flop. They're going to put that in some suburbs or something. Ain't no bodegas in no suburbs anyway. They're going to put that shit in some suburbs, nice areas, and they're going to call it a day. It ain't going to be in no hood areas where the bodegas is really made. So, it is what it is, Excuse me. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm sorry. I'm a little exhausted today, I had a busy day. Okay, so, let's get into Jesus. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let's get into the situation of 1488. Okay, so first and foremost, I want y'all to know what 1488 is. 1488 is a hate symbol. It has an alternate name. It can come up. I'm gonna post all this pictures and stuff that you need to see. It will be on I Need Answers Pod. It will be on I Need Answers Podcast on Facebook page, and it's also going to be on the Twitter page where you can click it. It's going to link you right back to Instagram. It's going to be on all that. So it can show up as 1488. It can show up as 14/88, and it also can show up 8814. The reason why you need to watch this because it's a numeric hate symbol. I'm going to read y'all. This is off their information, yeah. I'm going to read y'all this from adl.org. So it's a hate symbol database. So if you don't feel like it's credible, trust me, it is. So it's a hate symbol database. 1488 is a combination of two popular white supremacist numeric symbols. The first symbol is 14, which is shortened for the 14-word slogan. This is the 14-word slogan you need to understand. We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. The second is 88, which stands for Hail Hitler, H being the 8th letter in the alphabet. So the white supremacists are saying Hail Hitler. So this is not only anti-black, this is anti-Semitic. Actually, it's not even just anti-black. It's just pro-white supremacists and definitely anti-Semitic, of course, with the Hail Hitler. All right, so together, the number forms a general endorsement of white supremacy and its beliefs. As such, they are what the hell? Okay, I don't know what the fuck they talking about right there. I don't know what the fuck they talking. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah. That something threw me off. I'm sorry. I gotta focus. All right. So yes, some white supremacists will even price racist merchandise such as T-shirts and compact discs at $14.88. The symbol is most commonly written as 1488 or 14/88, but variations such as 14-88 or 8814 are also common. And then you're going to see on the Instagram pictures of how some of this shit can be tattooed, especially it's on welcome mats, calf muscles, hands. Like it's different ways they can hide these hate symbols. So it's very important you understand that. Now, the 14 words, or simply 14, is a reference to a slogan used by white nationalists and white supremacists. We must secure the existence of our people and future for white children. It can be used to refer to a different 14-word slogan because the beauty of the white Aryan woman must not perish from the earth. Both slogans were coined by David Lane, a member of the white supremacist group The Order, and publicized through the efforts of now defunct 14-word press, which helped popularize it in other writings of Lane. The first slogan is claimed to claim to have been inspired, albeit not by Lane or by 14 WordPress, by a statement 88 words in length from Volume 1, Chapter 8 of Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf. Meinkampf. And that's the German. It's called My Struggle. It was born in it was autobiography 1925 book by the Nazi Party leader Adolf Hitler, and he's you know how you do. We know about Adolf Hitler, so I'm reading this shit verbatim for y'all. Y'all need to understand. So it's an 88 word little excerpt. I'm gonna read it. Fuck it. What we must fight for is to safeguard the existence and reproduction of our race and our people, the substance of our children and purity of our blood, the freedom and independence of fatherland, so that our people may mature for the fulfillment of the mission allotted it by the creator of the universe. Every thought and every idea, every doctrine and all knowledge must serve this purpose, and everything must be examined from the point of view and used or rejected according to its utility. Let me read this last part. Every thought and every idea, every doctrine and all knowledge must serve this purpose. What is they telling us? This is right in Hitler's autobiography. I'm reading the excerpt for y'all. You hear me? So, we can break down Hitler all day, but let's talk about Mr. David Lane. Now, David E. Lane, if y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all know about that guy. David E. Lane was an American white supremacist leader and convicted felon. A member of the order, he was convicted and sentenced to 190 years in prison for racketeering, conspiracy, and for violating the civil rights of Alan Byrd, a Jewish radio talk show host who was murdered on June 18, 1984. He died, David Lane died while incarcerated in the Federal Correction Complex in Terre Haute, Indiana. So understand what this man was believing in. He stated that his beliefs can be best summarized by the slogan called the 14 words, a term that was coined: "We must secure the existence of our people and future for white children." He also coined the 14-word slogan because the beauty of the white Aryan woman must not perish from the earth. And then he even authored 88 precepts. So this man was like literally practicing the things that Hitler taught him. Now, I bet you're asking, how does this apply to us as black people? How does this affect us in our world? What did this mean to us? Y'all need to understand that these people personally feel like, as I read, that they must preserve their purity of their race, so that in a racial relationship they have a problem with. They must save their and protect the future of their children, is what they also must do, which means any person that is not white is a threat to the future of their children. That is what they're telling us. So, they include Jewish in there as well. But us as black people, we got to stop playing and understand these are the kind of mentalities that we're dealing with for a group of people that blame us or don't want us. Because at the end of the day, when you have an interracial baby, especially with a black person, like a Jewish American and an European American, or an Anglo-Saxon American, I'm sorry, a Jewish and an Anglo-Saxon American, they can produce a white child that looks white. But the moment it starts, people of color gets to mixing in there, that destroys the purity of it. They also don't feel like Jewish people are pure as well. So you gotta understand, this is anti-Semitic as well. But they damn sure enough don't want no black person. You know what I mean? A lot of people changed their names when they got here because they knew if they came over here with a Jewish last name, they would have a little trouble with these white nationalists and white supremacists. Unfortunately, we can't change our skin color. Fortunately, we can't change our skin color, so we are who we are. That's why I keep telling people, stop comparing your struggle to our struggle, because our struggle comes from our skin color. Everyone else's struggle comes from some type of lifestyle or something that is changeable. I'm sorry. If you're of if you can change the last name and prevent that type of stuff from happening, if you can act a certain way as far as homosexuality, stuff like that, and prevent that kind of stuff from happening, unfortunately, you're not on the same level as somebody that can't change their skin color. I'm not saying you should be treated less than. I'm not saying you should take it less serious. I'm just saying you're in a little less danger than I am. You see what I'm saying? So for somebody to say, hey, I'm about to go around and start killing everybody who's not of European descent or whatever the case may be, just make up some bullshit. They gotta ask most people, hey man, are you Anglo or what? Are you this or are you that? Are you this or are you that? Do you practice this religion or that religion? Which one do you do? You know what I mean? If they say, hey, you black, boom. No more questions to ask. They don't even need to say, hey, you black. They can just go, boom, you're black. It's a wrap. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, I want y'all to really understand what's going on out here. Stop thinking, oh, man, we got to stop thinking about race all the time. We'll stop thinking about race when we stop feeling like we in danger because of our race. We'll stop thinking about race when we feel like we're not in danger because of our race. How about you treat us like we're equal, and we won't have to feel so defensive? I don't want y'all help. Y'all know that already. I already told you I don't want no outside help. I want our own people to treat each other better. I want our own people to build up our own communities. But stop asking us to always stop bringing up race if you're going to sit here and treat us like shit because of our race. That doesn't make sense. You ass backwards. You're ass backwards doing that. So I want you to really, really understand and think about that when you say that to me. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm going to be posting more of debates that I'll be having online as well. I know y'all enjoy those. I enjoy when I be, getting in people's skin. And I get petty sometimes. I mean, I'm a Cancer. We're petty sometimes. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's just, I just got to have your shit together. I bring receipts. Y'all already know me. Somebody was like, oh, you can't be bringing receipts like that. Chill, bro, chill. Like, I bring them receipts. I don't play them games. I'm not about to be out here, sticking up for my people with my head cut off. That'd be crazy. I'm disseminating information to the wide variety of people. I'm not about to be out here just giving y'all. I'm not giving out no inaccurate bullshit. I don't do that. I'm not giving out no inaccurate information. I want people to be able to hear it come from me. Understand it's not bias. It's not spin to prove one of my points or whatever the case may be. Because my only point is to help my people understand what they're dealing with, help my people build up our community, help my people thrive and change our image within the American society. Unless we are ready to go back to Africa and figure it out from there. So, that's what I'm all about. So I don't have no reason to be, I don't have no agenda, no hidden agenda, no secret agenda, or tricking y'all out of something. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that at all. I am going to be getting some sponsorships and stuff on the show, and I'll have some discounted items for y'all as well. I'm gonna be linking y'all up to stuff that I purchased. Get through some more personal stuff as well. I'm gonna have links and stuff like that y'all can purchase things too. So I'm in the process of that, especially books. Oh man, when I think I'm gonna start doing I was thinking about doing a book club or some shit. Where we grab a book and we start reading that shit together and we break down chapter by chapter, shit like that. We're gonna be getting into that. Winter coming up and everything, and I want to give y'all different content as well. I don't want to always be giving y'all, oh my God, fight the power, kind of stuff. I want y'all to be also gaining knowledge within the information I'm giving y'all as well. So that's what I really want to do. So we're gonna be getting that taken care of too. So let's make sure we get that done, man. I appreciate y'all listening each and every week. Hey, man, can y'all do me a favor? Please do me a favor. Can you please like, subscribe, and rate? Like, subscribe, and rate. Please do those three things. I'm sorry. Share, subscribe, rate. You know what I mean? Liking it is cool and all. That's nice. But please share, subscribe, rate. The reason why I want y'all to share because I want as many people to get this information as possible. I want y'all to subscribe to the podcast, video people. The link is in the description. I want y'all to subscribe to the podcast because it's important that you always get the information because I'm going to be doing these little like these little heads up type of things, middle of the week or whenever stuff comes out. I'm going to be giving y'all this information, not just video, but I want to also give y'all the audio version for those that are still, not, following me on Instagram. I want to be able to give y'all all the versions and stuff like that in many mediums as possible. So that's another reason why I want y'all to also subscribe and then share, subscribe, and rate. I want y'all to rate it because I need my podcast rating to go up so I can be higher up in iTunes and we can get more people on here. I can get y'all more free stuff and stuff like that. So, all those things really, really are important to me. If you hate it, rate it a 1. If you love it, rate it a 5. If it's rate it a 3. If you think it's a little better than rate it a 4. I don't know what you would rate it a 2 for, but whatever. 1, 2 if you hate it, I guess. You know what I mean? So, I appreciate everybody for listening each and every week. I'm still working on guests, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I didn't think it would take this long. I am still working on guests, and I'm going to get that taken care of for y'all. And, when they're on, you'll see the video and you'll see the audio. All right? All right, people. I'm out of here. Peace. Let me go ahead and stop this stuff. Bong.